Welcome back. This is Handel Blog 2. We decided to do a special blog this evening for the Atlanta Braves Baseball Network. Scott, your takes on tonight's game, Florida and Atlanta.
Well, tonight, Florida and the Atlanta Braves, they have equal records, so it's going to be a tough matchup. Chipper Jones is the league leader against the Marlins, 37 home runs and 112 RBIs. So we have a good chance of taking the series, big series.
JJ's on the mound, Jair Jurgens. He's having a great season. What do you think?
I think he's our future ace. You know, we have Derek Lowe, who's our so-called ace, but he's getting up there in age, and I think JJ's stronger than the two right now. So he's my ace in our opinion.
Well, 22, 23 years old, going out there like he's been doing this stuff for 18, 19 years, veteran. What's your takes on that?
Who? Which?
Jair Jurgens.
Jurgens. Well, what was the question again?
He's our age. He's 22, 23 years old, and he's out there playing like he's been doing this for 18 years.
That makes us look pretty sad. You know, I'm not trying to hate on us or anything, but, you know, he's younger than we are, and he's accomplished a whole lot more.
Well, that's a good point, but I'm sure this blog show takes off. Let's move on with baseball. Julio Franco, minor leagues. What is he, a coach for the New York Mets? Why isn't he up in the majors coaching for the Braves?
I think they're going to try him out as coach first. I think he has good potential to be either a Mets or a Braves coach. I'm not really expecting him to be a head coach for the Braves because I think that's pretty locked up. He's a great ball player, so I'm excited to see what he does.
All right, well, we're going to take a break from that for a second. We're going to come back and talk about Chipper Jones, but right now, a word from our sponsors. Slush Puppy. Slush Puppy has brought you a natural, beautiful taste for the last 14, 15 decades. I will say that, let's see if we can get a view of this. The blue raspberry. Can you guys see that out there at home? There's nothing in there. Blue raspberry, the best. All right, Chipper Jones. Buckarama this weekend in Atlanta. Let's not talk about his off-the-field vendettas with hunting, but let's talk about the baseball player we've all come to know and love, Chipper Jones.
I mean, the guy's, you know, he's in the later years of his career. He's kind of washed up in a sense, but he's still putting out strong numbers. And I don't know. What do you have to say about Chipper?
Well, it's more or less a vocal leader in the clubhouse. He talks to the team. He really gets the team fired up when they need to get fired up. He disciplines the team when Bobby's just not doing the discipline. And you know what? He could also be a very respectable hitting coach in any division. So,
Julio Franco and Chipper Jones, 2012 head coaches.
I like your thoughts.
I do too.
We're going to take a break real quick. This next break is brought to you by Ruffles Potato Chips. Cheesy waves. Look at this. Ruffles. You know what? They say you can't eat just one. I'll be doggone if they're right. Well, back to baseball. We've got Brian Jordan is an announcer over on Fox South.
Go ahead.
Brian Jordan, what do you think of him as a player?
No comment.
All right. All right. Well,
I'm going to ask you some questions.
okay. Go ahead.
So, I know it's a little early to tell, but who is your pick for the 2009 World Series?
Okay. Well, with the commanding lead that the Phillies have, and if they do acquire Doc Holliday, you have to go with them in the fact that they're going to take over the National League. American League, you got to look at the powerhouses. You got the Yankees, and you got the Red Sox. Battle them out, fold them in, pop your knuckles. Tampa Bay Devil Rays come out of nowhere. We have a repeat of last year's World Series, Rays and Phillies.
What about the player Jason Worth? I mean, what are your thoughts on him?
Jason Worth is a complete moron. He can make a good play, but he's a nobody. Remember that.
Okay. So we're going to break real quick and come back to the book review.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and break.
Here.
Heinz 57 sauce. It's better on meat or potatoes.
Alright, we're going to try something new on the show today. We're going to actually do a book review. Every week I'm going to bring a book in here and we're going to review it. I've been reading this. I picked it up about 2 weeks ago. It's the Zombie Survival Guide. Now, if you're a believer in the zombies, which you're probably not because it hasn't happened yet, but it will, this is something you must read. It's more in the humor section, but it's also full of facts. Like, let me just read one excerpt from the book. It tells you how to cage an animal. Can we get close enough? Cage an animal and bait a zombie in. Now, I've tried this myself and it's been successful many times. I've actually killed 2 zombies. You can ask him, he's seen it, you know? Twice. And those are the only 2 recorded zombie attacks that's happened in the past 2 years. So, like I said, this is a must read. He's even read a few excerpts from it. It's at the price of $13.95. It's a must buy. It's good for a few laughs, and you know, I'm not really sure when this is going to happen, but it's going to happen one day, and be prepared. So.
And when it does, you guarantee you, we'll be prepared. So.
Oh, okay. How about the UFC 101? Or was it 100? It was 100. What were your thoughts on UFC 100?
UFC 100, Brock Lesnar. We're going to take a little red handle intermission. You can get this ringtone, www.myspace.com, red handle, R-E-D,
Handle.
R-E-D,
Handle.
H-A-N-D-E-L. Thank you. Okay. Question.
Sure.
What were you going to do with the Nazi book when you first bought it, and you know there's not any, not Nazi, zombie book. You know there's no zombies walking around. Why did you pick that book up? Be honest.
You know, when you sit on the toilet and you think, I need something.
Excuse me? Sorry.
I need something to read. You know, you read Inquirer's, Shopper's Guide. What do you read on the toilet? Let me ask you that.
If I'm in a full bathroom, I sit down, lay down my paper and everything. Sit down and I read the back of a shampoo bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
A shampoo bottle.
Shampoo.
Okay.
Conditioner, maybe.
Why do you read a shampoo bottle?
Usually the only thing there is to read. You can't read a bar of soap.
That's why you buy the zombie book.
Exactly.
I mean, even if zombies never happen, it still has, you know, right. It still has, you know, appropriate survival skills for any situation. So, I don't necessarily believe that zombies will roam the earth. I think I just contradicted myself and said that they would earlier, but I really don't. So, but maybe we should move on because I don't really know what else to say about that book.
Me neither. Well, first pitch is going to be coming up here in about 5 minutes. Final score?
Well, let's close off on an MMA note. What did you think about the Brock Lesnar's comments
Oh.
on UFC 100?
And when he told the world that he was going to go home and get on top of his wife, you best believe I thought he was going to go home and get on top of his wife.
So you think he did?
No, I think he was too tired.
I think so too.
Well, that's Red Handle Radio.
Well, how can we you know just dismiss without giving the big announcement?
Big announcement.
Big announcement.
To be continued. I think we've said enough. Number 10 on the charts, number 1 in your hearts. Red Handle. Must depart.